Sup guys, King of Duels here, coming at you with another video. Today I wanted to do a deck profile on my Heretic Dragons, or Heretic Rulers, post Legacy of the Valiant. So this will be the current deck that I'll be running for the rest of the format. Not many changes, but just mostly side deck changes. We'll get to that though. First off, with the vanilla monsters, we have 2 Luster Dragon number 2, 1 Parrot Dragon, and 1 Flame Bell Guard. I did end up deciding to add the Flame Bell Guard because I like the variety of synchro plays, and I could manage to cut a couple slots for the synchros for it. So yeah, it was a good decision, and yeah, I'll keep it in there for the rest of the format. And then we have the whole Heretic engine, 3 of everything. Yep, that's pretty staple. You have to run that in the Heretic deck. Can't really cut anything. You need 3 Heretics. If you open 3 Heretics, you pretty much can OTK them, so you really need to keep them all in there. And then I decided to bump all the Dragon Rollers to 3, because they're the consistency of the deck. After I OTK, like, attempt, if they have a Mirror Force or they turn to me or anything, then all my dragons will be in the graveyard, so I'll just have a whole bunch of dragon fuel for the Dragon Rollers. So yeah, that's why they're all in here, and they've been working magnificently. They are the consistency of the deck, and they're turbo mode. They're really good. And then we have 3 Maxi. Maxi's good against every deck this format, I think, but maybe not Gravekeepers. But I don't really know if they're a thing yet, so yeah, I don't think it works too good against Boojans either, but you can just side it out. But yeah, Maxi is pretty staple. I think every deck should run 3 of them. But yeah. And then we have 1 Red Med. I did like to keep Red Med in here because drawing him is fantastic, as I said before in my previous videos. It just makes so many plays. And then we have 3 7 stars, or 7 swords, or no, 7 stars, yeah. And it's good for the Asu set 7 stars play, which I've done in my previous deck profile, so if you want to check that out, you can learn more on that. Yeah, and it's really consistent. You know, you get your +1 from any of the Dragon Rollers, and you run 10 of them because you have Gold Sark, so yeah, you're pretty much always going to have one. And then 3 Convocation. The Rotus for the Heretics, pretty staple. You have to run 3 until they cut it. I don't know what they're going to do this ban list, but I'll do a video on the ban list and review. It comes out in 6 more days on Friday the 13th, so look forward to that. And then we have 3 Lance. 3 Lance is staple this format to me too. You gotta run them. They're so good against all the traps because MST, it just really never hits anything live, and it's only good against like continuous spells. But you can just side MST in if you know against someone that's going to play like field cards or something. But Lance is just good against everything. And then 1 Rhoda, well, Gold Sark, which is just a Rhoda for the Dragon Rollers. And then 6 Sense. If I mill cards, then I have more fuel for the dragons. If I draw, then I win the game. So, yeah. And then I only have 2 rank 5 Xyz now. This is where I decided to cut most of the cards. I had like 4 before, but I decided to cut a lot of them for the more room or the big scary synchro monsters. Yeah, I have Volcasaurus because he gets over any monster, and then you overlay him with Gaia Charger, and then just boom. And then Shark Fortress, you can give a monster the ability to attack twice, which if it's Blaster or Red Med, that's game right there. And then if it's any other 2 monsters, like if you have any 2 monsters on the field, pretty much, they all have enough attack that you could boost like their attack and just attack twice per game. And then we have 2 Atom. I did decide to cut 1 because I never really saw myself going into 3 Atom, so that's where I decided to cut 1 of the cards for the synchros. And then I kept him in 7. It's just a great turn 1 play if you don't really have like anything. Well, you can't really OTK them turn 1, so you drop a set, Tribute for Sue, and go into M7, and then return a set to your hand, so you have it for next turn. And then you have Gauntlet Launcher. Gauntlet Launcher is still just a destroyer of worlds. And then we have 3 Gaia Charger. I did decide to keep it at 3 Gaia Charger because I find myself going into Gaia Charger more than a Tum most games, so I keep it at 3 and then keep a Tum at 2. And then we have the 2 staple rank 7s, Draco Sack and Big Eye. Since I run all the dragons, you pretty much gotta run them. And then onto the Synchros Black Rose, because it's awesome. If they set like a bunch of cards, then you just turn 1 Black Rose them by like a set Tribute for Sue, summon Flame Guard, and then sync for Black Rose, blow the field up. It just nets big pluses. And Stardust Dragon is just there because I love to go into them like after I'm at the end of my OTK loop, so I go into Stardust Dragon so they can't mirror force me or do anything. And Scrap Dragon is a 2800 beater, so it gets over pretty much everything, and it has the pop effect, which is just beautiful. And Star Eater, so I can synchro with Flame Guard and Red Med to go into Star Eater, and it's just a 3200 beater that can't be negated and you can't do anything when it attacks, so it gets in there. And then onto the side deck, we have 2 Electric Virus for dragons, 2 Swift Scarecrow for dragons, and 1 Drago, because I can special it with a Tum, and it stops dark and light decks like Dark Worlds and Agents and stuff like that, if anybody plays those decks. And then we have 3 MST, pretty staple this format as a side deck card if you don't main deck it. Just to hit like Dragon Ravine and pretty much any other card that's like bad. And then you have 2 Riding Together, which is the new Legacy of the Valient card that I added. Yeah, it's pretty much a max C for like dragons and like spell books and stuff. It's really good. I think it's gonna be staple side deck card from now on. And 2 Mystical Wrath Panel, just to hit like Pot of Duality or 7 stars. It just murks everything. And then Trap Stun, because Royal Decree, I used to run Royal Decree, and Royal Decree just gets MST'd when you use it like all the time. So I just traded to Trap Stun, and you can MST Trap Stun, so yeah, it goes through and you can negate their Mirror Force or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Check out my previous deck profile to check out like some of the combos that I did, and a lot of my other Dragon Ruler videos or Heretic Ruler videos that I have on my channel. And thanks for watching, guys. Peace.